Loveland Frog. In Ohio folklore, the Loveland Frog, also known as the Loveland Frogman or Loveland Lizard, is a legendary humanoid frog described as standing roughly 4 feet (1.2 meters) tall, allegedly spotted in Loveland, Ohio. In 1972, the Loveland Frog legend gained renewed attention when a Loveland police officer reported to a colleague that he had seen an animal consistent with the descriptions of the frogman. After a purported sighting in 2016, the second officer called a news station to report that he had shot and killed the same creature some weeks after the 1972 incident and had identified it as a large iguana that was missing its tail. University of Cincinnati folklore professor Edgar Slotkin compared the Loveland Frog to Paul Bunyan, saying that stories about it have been passed down for several decades and that sighting reports seem to come in predictable cycles. In May 2014, the Loveland Frog legend was made into a musical titled Hot Diggity Dog, It's the Loveland Frog. Loveland Police reports. On 3 March 1972, at 1 o'clock a.m., Loveland Police Officer Ray Shockley was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory and the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights, and he described it as 3 to 4 feet (0.9 to 1.2 meters) long and about 50 to 75 pounds (25 to 35 kilograms) with leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect to climb over the guardrail and back down towards the river. 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland police officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the road in the same vicinity as Shockley's sighting. Matthews shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Officer Shockley. According to Matthews, it was a large iguana about 3 or 3.5 feet, 0.9 or 1.1 meters long, and he didn't immediately recognize it because it was missing its tail. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's pet that either got loose or was released when it grew too large. According to Matthews, Shockley was shown the dead iguana and confirmed it was the animal he had seen 2 weeks previously. Matthews recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legends, but says the author omitted the part that confirmed the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman. In popular culture, in August 2016, local Cincinnati TV stations reported that a night of fun turned into a chilling tale of hell when 2 teenagers playing Pokemon Go between Loveland Madeira Road and Lake Isabella claimed to see a giant frog near the lake on August 3 that stood up and walked on its hind legs. It was later revealed to be a local student from Archbishop Moeller High School in a homemade frog costume. In fiction, James Renner's science fiction and mystery novel, The Man from Primrose Lane, features a fictionalized version of the Loveland Frog. Matt Roberts' horror fiction anthology, Little Horror Stories for the Soul, also features a fictionalized version of the Loveland Frogmen in the novella Suburban Legend.